Lisa Marie with stampwithlisamarie.com, and today I'm going to go over our Ladybug class. I'm going to send out the PDF along with the video so that those of you that couldn't be here because you live far away or whatever, you can go ahead and make your cards, and then if you want to refer back to it for any little tips and tricks, you can. So we're going to get started. Hello Ladybug, and then it has the coordinated punch, which is super cute. So you're going to get a nice little glare, I'm sure. Sorry. But anyway, it punches out the body and the wings. So we're going to get started here. The first one on the PDF is this one. Isn't it cute? I have all my bits and pieces here. So we've done all of the work for you if you actually participated in the class and got the kit to go. If you're getting this because I gifted it to you because you purchased this bundle outside of that class, all of the measurements are in the PDF, so I'm just going to be building with you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're using, oh, look, I have this going the wrong direction. We're just going to go with it. It's okay. If I cut, I don't know, I may have cut your paper. I don't think I did. I think I just grabbed this out of the bucket. Thick white. I actually have this one as 4 1/4 by 11, which I know is what's in the PDF. I'm going to do it in 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 this time. Just to show you that we can. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything which way you turn it. So this was run through the embossing folder Ornate Florals, which is just a gorgeous one. I'm going to hold it up a little closer for you in just a second because it's just so pretty. But look at all of that. Let me get over here where I can see. So you get such great dimension. So I'm going to pluck these guys off. This is these are all pretty easy. We got a couple of fun folds in here for you. Oops, that's not straight. Come on. There we go. I kept trying to unfold. There we go. So we got that like that. And then we're going to go this one. You probably got a gingham piece. I ran out of, I knew I wasn't going to have enough. So I think everybody got the gingham, but you might have got this one. They both look great. So don't panic. I did dimensional this too. I just couldn't, I don't know. I just did. You know how I am with dimensionals. So don't count how many are on this card, okay? I won't tell you that we're up to like 10. Anyway, I'm going to turn this a little cattywampus just because. There we go. Just for a little bit of character. Then we're going to take, you have your white and your real red piece. So the white we're going to stamp the words on. The sentiment is, may your greatest wish come true. We're just going to, and you could use anything that you have. Don't panic. If you don't have this set, you can still play with this and get it to work. All right. We're going to stamp this down in the corner like so. That's just using that black memento. That's like a mouthful. All those M's, right? We're going to attach this onto the red. There we go. Oops, he's just a hair crooked there. It's a little bit better. And then we're gonna, yes, put some dimensionals on there. I can't help it. I won't even put one in the middle, so those of you that are having a heart attack. So we can leave it like this. We can turn this one so he's straight. So see how I have them all going that way? I kind of like it. And you can even go this way if you wanted to. I think I will. Just, you know, for a little bit something different. All right, there we go. So then I took a piece of scrap, which you got in your package if you did the kit, and I recommend cutting it in half. I'm going to tell you why, because you're going to have to cut it anyway, and then it'll keep you from going all crazy and getting confused. We're going to grab the body and the wings. Let me grab my red ink, I have my black ink, and I am going to show you, we're going to be putting this into the punch this way. So I want to stamp my ladybugs on the strip close to the edge. I do antenna down since I'm saying close to the edge. If it's about the same distance when you put it on here, it doesn't really matter. The idea is that I can punch, punch, punch like that. And then when we do our wings, we want them with the wings pointing off to the left so that we can come in this way. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's do the body. So if you have a brand new stamp set, the Ladybug, it does need a little seasoning, I call it. So if you have not used it, I want you to stamp it, clean it, stamp it, clean it. Maybe stamp it in some Versamark and clean it, and then stamp it, clean it a few times. Because otherwise you're going to get a bunch of naked spots. Like right now, this is looking pretty decent. The other option is to use your Stamparatus. So I am using Memento, which is a felt pad. So a little twist when you do it works great. And we need 3 of these. That came out pretty good. I probably should have a foam mat under me, but my table mat has got a cushion to it, so I'm not too worried. And make sure your pad is juiced up really well. Oops, I just stuck my finger in that. That's awesome. Then we're gonna grab the wings. And remember, we want them to go this way. Like that. And like that. Move everybody out of the way. And then we're gonna punch. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get him in there. Those little antennae, you don't want to miss them. But I also want them to be semi-even going around. So ta-da! Then you get a perfect one, right? And then your wings, you're gonna come in and go this way. And then just keep going, okay? Now, by the magic of TV, I already have some punch so that you didn't have to sit and watch me do that over and over and over again. Cuteness, right? And all I did was add a little bit of glue right here at like what I would call the neck. Well, this one's kind of a wonky one. Let's grab the one I just did. He's a little bit straighter. You know what I did? It's better on this side because I did it after I punched it. Just to see if I could. All right, there we go. He is crooked. Get back on there. Oh my goodness. Good thing it dries clear. All right. Then you guessed it. We're going to get some more dimensionals. At least 2. 3 is probably what I would do, but at least 2. I think we're going to let him go that way, or her. And then we'll go ahead and get this one going. Like that. And you can go that way. And you can go that way. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to grab your matte black enamel dots. I don't know what they're called, something like that. We're just going to stick a few in here. I like odd numbers, so 3. And then ta-da! You can even stamp a ladybug on the inside if you would like. Let's do that. We can just stamp him straight in there. Actually, we could do a little landed one, but we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that's not going to work. What was I thinking? We're going to do this. Look, I have an extra. That was just a bad thought. We're just going to glue him in there. If I don't mess up at least once, it just isn't right. So, and we're even going to make sure he's tucked in so he doesn't get in the way of my... Because I don't mind that it's got a little black dot there. That doesn't bother me. Neither do the antenna. There you go. Don't do that to your card. So there you go. There's the first one. I'm human. I mess up all the time. All right. So then we're going to do this one. Super cute too, right? So this one, we'll set him right there. Again, I have everything ready to go so that, like I said, if you bought the kit, all of this is cut for you except for anything that was stamped. Those, you know, we couldn't do. We're not allowed. So we're going to glue those 2. And then we're going to, look at this. There's no dimensionals yet. Shocker. All right, we're going to stick that one there and set it aside. And now we're going to do some stamping. And there's, this is the leaf from the stamp set right here. And I stamped it in Granny Apple Green. And I just fussy cut it. It's super easy to cut. But I do it on a couple of cards. So I did, like I said, I just didn't want you guys to have to sit and watch, you know, paint dry is what it feels like. So we're going to take this cute little guy. Again, brand new, then I want you to stamp it, clean it a few times. And I want you to be sure you're twisting it. And I start in the middle. Oh, that one came out good. Starting in the middle means that I'll have room on either side for everybody. If I start on the right or the left, I am going to mess up. And someone's going to be hanging off, either their face or their bottom. Isn't that cute? Then we're going to take some real red. You could use any color you want. It's your ladybug. They could all be different if you wanted. And oh, that just fell off of there. I need a piece of scrap. I need a piece of scrap. Oops, this guy. I don't want him to get all over my fingers. So there we go. We're going to go. And it lines up pretty easy. You just got to kind of hover and press and hold. And if you do mess up and you leave like a big naked hole, we have 2 sides to our paper for starters. You can cut more. Like that doesn't bother me. It's like kind of like a little highlight. You can always grab a marker or a blend and add some color. Look at that. That came out cute. Then we're going to glue this. You can even grab a blender pen. If I have one, I'll show you. Because that's another cool trick too. If you leave too big of a naked spot, you can grab your blender pen. There's usually some ink in the lid. If there's not, you can just give it a little squeeze. Oh, this is my white blender pen. Hang on. I might have white on it. Let me see my scrap paper. Yeah, that'll work. So just get it in there. And I'm just going to go around like this circle right here. And now it's not so naked. And if this guy was bothering me, I could just go. And it's just going to give it some shading instead. Super easy. It's a quick little fix. You don't have to panic and think you have to start all over. Though this guy is going to get dimensionals. They are right here. And it's going to get 2 on each end and at least 1 in the middle because nobody wants a saggy card. And if you decide to glue this flat all the way across, just note that I tucked that leaf in there, so you might want to put that down first. There we go. And then this is going to get a couple of dimensionals. And I just tucked it in. And actually, I might not even, oh yes, there we go. I want him like, I just didn't want him to stick above my card because then he'll stick out of the envelope and it turns into a whole thing. Then I'm going to take a little strip, take a smaller one, and I'm going to stamp some words. I like these little words. You can bug me anytime. It doesn't go for everybody. Cute. Now I can leave it and snip it myself. Or let's see what it looks like with this, oh, what's he called? The banner. It's the banner guy. I'm going to get rid of some of that. And some of that. See, it gives a nice little banner. It's only crooked because I put the paper in crooked. And then just stick it right there. That's much straighter than the other one. And I don't mind it wide. The other one I actually cut all by hand. So it's skinnier. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one a little bit wider. I used my edge pieces of my dimensionals. I think I'm going to go this way because there's a little messy spot right there I wanted to cover up. And then I will grab my little dots. And if you got the kit, you should have some little dots in your package. How cute is that? Where's my wink? And then you can go ahead and wink these little ladybugs. If you're doing it over the red, know that that red is now on the tip of your pen, so don't go trying to do something white without brushing it off, because it does pick it up. It shouldn't pick the black up because it is, see, there was just a little bit in there. It's Memento, and this has got alcohol in it. And Memento and alcohol, it doesn't spread. This was coming out so nice. That's why I went to the leaf. I was like, oh, it's coming out so smooth. And then it stopped. So you can wink as little or as much as you want. It's your card. I just thought it would be cute. Ta-da! And then if you want, you can do one on the inside too, since we got it here. Just do the right one, right? Like that. And since they already have red on it, we're gonna use it. I think I missed that one a little. Oh no, I got it perfect. I thought I missed it. I think I forgot to bring a cleaning chamois in here. Well, that's okay. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna go to this next one. Oops. All this designer series paper came from the Party Pattern designer series paper. It's a hostess only. I wonder how that would look if we did it. Oh. No, I'm going to stick with the way it is. The Party Pattern hostess pack of paper. It is so good. So good. You can use your hostess dollars to get it. And it's just a great pack of paper. It's huge. I think I have one here. I'll show it to you. It's not full anymore, but I'll show you. We're going to do this one like that. And then that one, and then this one. Look at, no dimensionals yet. Are you shocked? Okay. Oh, I had red on my finger. Gosh doggone it. All right, well, you get the idea, right? Let me show you that pack of paper. There's like, is there 48? Yeah, there's 48 sheets. Look at this. It's huge. You get all this great paper, and it's black and white on one side and colorful on the other. Great pack of paper. I can't believe I did that. Where is it at? I don't even see red, unless it's right there. All right, so I'm not going to glue this all together because that makes me sad, and I don't want you to have to watch me. But what I did is I used this little punch out. You could use anything, any label punch, any label die that you have, and make this work. So this is Garden Green, and this is Granny Apple. And we are going to glue this one down, like so. And then this one will get a dimensional or two. I'm gonna leave that one on there, because that one I won't undo until I stick it to a card, and I'm not ready to do that. So he'll just sit like that. And then we're going to take, that doesn't belong here, one of these cute little ladybugs. Let me see if I cut one out already. I might have. Maybe. Probably not though, since I want one. That's okay. So I'm going to take a ladybug and stamp him right here. And close that lid so I don't stick my hand in it. And then ink it up and do exactly what we've been doing. And then I'm just going to fussy cut. Fussy cutting is not that bad. You just go around. You don't have to get real intricate if you don't want to. And I kind of go around wide to start with on any of these like fine points like these antennae, and then I'll come back. You can also get rid of all that extra paper too. That helps. And you're moving the paper more than you are the scissors. And then that gives you the more rounded edges that you're looking for. And that looks wonky because that's where I stamped it a little bit funny. So I'm just going to come in and get a little bit closer. Like that. And then round you off. And maybe come in here. Just a little tiny bit. And snip you. There we go. And then this dude is going to get some dimensionals too. So now I did all my building here, and that was really its purpose, was so that I had something to build on. I'll go in a little bit further, I think. There we go. And then it would get added. Oh, look, I can cover that. Oh, that's perfection. I don't have to waste this card now. I'll grab a few of these and go like this. I'm so excited. All right, that one doesn't want to come off. It's because I pulled it off and then it went on backwards and the other side. So we're just going to take him off and get another one. So this side is waxy, that's touching the adhesive. And when I pulled it off, it flipped over, and this side is not waxy. And so that's why I did that. So then we're just going to go like that and cover that up. Ta-da! All right, let's close this because I see bad things happening. All right, so then we're going to take some black. need a piece of black. Oh, I think I put it back here. We're gonna take the black, and I have the old embossing buddy that we used to sell. I just looked up at my phone thinking, oh my gosh, did I turn the camera on? I did. That is like the worst, because I have done it. I have done an entire everything and then realized that I never turned it on. It's terrible. So then I have to cut all the paper again and start over. So I'm inking up in my very ugly Versamark. He's probably really old. I'm stamping the "You Don't Bug Me" on here. And then there's my embossing powder that I recently found out I am very allergic to, which makes me sad because I love embossing powder. It's not going to stop me from using it, just, you know, FYI. I'm still going to do it. I'm just got to figure out how to not have such a bad reaction. All right, we're going to take our heat tool and heat this guy up. And since it hasn't been on yet today, it takes a minute for it to warm up, but you'll see it start to change. This still makes me so happy. It's like magic. It just melts. So embossing powder is ground plastics, which is why the heat is able to melt it. I just dumped my cards on the floor. That's awesome. Here he is. So now I'm just going to go, I'm going to cut this one like that. And get that guy out of there. And then I'm going to grab my punch. I could totally do this with my scissors if I wanted to, but I'm going to do this other little cut because I think it's cute. Oops. Get in there. Isn't that cute? I love that reverse banner. And then we're going to glue it flat because there's a lot going on here. And see, I have that naked spot, and I knew that naked spot was there. So when I did it, I could have fixed it with a marker, a blend, or my blender pen, but I decided I know it's going to be covered, so I wasn't too worried about it. So now we're going to add some of these guys. I was going to put it here, but then it'll look like ladybug poop, and we don't want that. I know that was a bit juvenile, but you know. It would look like ladybug poop, and you know it. So there we go. Cute, right? And you can stamp one on the inside. I don't think I did on either one of them. Maybe we need to. We've been doing it, so. Ta-da! Ink this guy up. I'm going to try to get it on straighter. I think this one's really good, and it is. And look, I even like how it's not as dark at this end. I just didn't press as hard when I inked it up. But super cute. Oh, and you can wink. I winked the heck out of that one. So there's that. Let me grab these cards on the floor. It's all my pieces. All right, I think it was my order, so I think this is the one we're doing next. Ta-da! This one I totally hijacked from another demonstrator. What's her name? Dina. Dina posted this card, and I fell in love with it. And I'm going to have to go and get a chamois, I think. Okay, so now we're going to work on this one. And let's go ahead and grab all these pieces out of here. I love this cute little fold. I learned this fold from Patty Bennett, actually. So this isn't the exact card that Dina made, but it's close. I just changed the fold. So there we go. So we're going to grab, there it is, my bone folder. You want to burnish those really nice because then it just lays better. Then we'll do some stamping in a second, but let's go ahead and glue this piece on. It is just, it's like 1/8 of an inch. It's really tiny here, the difference. And then we're going to glue this guy right on here to this little door. Oops, come here. Like that. See, See, this guy will go here. I might put it on. Alex, the cat, tried to come in here with me, and I was like, oh, no, buddy. He, like, just runs. He always gets the zoomies when he's in here, and then he runs around like a maniac. I was like, that's not happening. So let's grab the flowers. They are sitting over here in my little mess that I've got going on. Here they are. So you have two options with this. Oh. I had it on Do Not Disturb. I must have her like flagged as let her in no matter what. You know? She's gonna be like, why aren't you answering me? So you could stamp them each individually. I don't like to use markers because I don't think they look nice on photopolymer. My personal opinion, that's just how I feel about it. So I'm just gonna grab the corner like that. And I started with the lightest one. And now I got the purple. And then I'm gonna grab some pink. And look at this. Ta-da! I only missed one little spot. It was actually pretty darn good. And then I'm gonna do it again. And then some purple, which is the fresh freesia. And this one's the pink. And if you mess up, you can just use a little wipe or your finger to get it. I'm okay with colors getting hit by each other. It doesn't bother me. Not even a little bit. But I wanted to see what it looked like doing it, you know. It does take a hot minute to have to do it, but you know, I think it's worth it. Let's do some more. And then we'll do some purple like that. And these flowers actually fit the strawberry punch flowers. Did you know that? So we're gonna come in like that. And you get multicolored flowers, which again, doesn't bother me. I'll grab some fresh freesia. If you're very OCD, one at a time might be the way to go for you. And I feel like that's naked right there, so we're just gonna add that little guy. It's not quite like the first one. So that's if you want to do that. Or you can go like this and add these guys, clean them, add some more. I think we're going to go like that. And like that. There we go. Ta-da! Flowers. I'll probably put a ladybug inside. We're on a theme there, putting ladybugs on the inside. So then it's gonna go on here. I just wanted to show you that you can do that. Like I said, you can use your Stampin' Write markers. I just don't love it on photopolymer. I think it gets too puddly. Is that a word? It gets too puddly, so I don't do it. Let me close these guys up. I don't think we use them again. And then I have a little strip here. So if I've made any mistakes, I could hide them if I needed to. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because it hangs over just a teeny tiny little bit. Oh, did I turn it on? Look, I'm doing it again, panicking, right? I did. Whew, I couldn't see it. The way I hung it back up, it was like sitting and I couldn't see it. And I was like, oh no. All right, so we're gonna take a little ladybug and we're gonna stamp her up a little bit because I know my words are gonna go on here too. Like that. And then we're going to get her body and do some pink. Get it pretty close. Oh, I left a puddle. What the heck? I must have pushed too hard. So I was going to do a little bit of shading towards the back, but I think I'll do my shading at the front since I have that little... I'm grabbing my dark Pink Passion. Positively Pink. What's it called? Polished Pink. I named every old color there is. And I'm just going to come in here where I got that little splatter. Like that. And then I'm going to take the light and blend it. And by going in little circles around the edge, see how now you don't have that harsh line, but it just gave it a little bit of shading there. I don't know, maybe she's under a tree or something, right? That's one of my gray hairs falling off. All right, and we're gonna take a piece of, let's use this skinny guy, I like that one. And again, I love the You Can Bug Me Anytime. I think it's adorable. Not everybody in class loved it, so they used different ones, and that's okay. We're gonna do, I think I smeared that. That would be tragic. I hope I didn't. Nope. Phew. Wonder what Becca wanted. Maybe she wanted to buy me lunch, and now I'm missing out. That's okay. Ooh, that one is really crooked. We're gonna do that again. I was thinking about lunch. There we go. Much better. And then we're gonna go ahead and stamp one on the inside since we're here. I start off with a semi-clean space. You see what's happened, right? It's crazy. And I'm gonna put him over here, out of the way. And do this one like that. Oh, like, I'm loving the way he turned out. We're gonna fill him in. I'm just using my blend, and he's gonna be like a little bit different shade than the one on the front because I'm using the light polished pink. Look at that. Cute. Oh, look, I stamped it on my sample. Ha! Let's stamp it on this one. That was funny. Let's see if I can do it better on this one. So when you hear me inking all over the place, it's because you want to move around on your ink pad. If you keep inking in the same spot over and over and over again, then all of the ink is going to push that way. Let's do this one like I was wanting to do the front. So I took it and I made like an L, backwards L, like that. And then I grabbed the light one and do circles where it meets. And it brings it all together. And as it dries, it will all come together. Cute, right? Now this guy is going to go on here. And then we're going to grab a couple of dimensionals. I like at least 3 for a circle. It makes me happy. And then this is going to go here. And then these edges of the dimensionals are perfect for long skinny things like this. And they tear. You don't even have to make your scissors gummy. Just tear it. Oh, my face itches. All right, where's those little dots? I didn't put any on the other one, but I'm going to put them on here. I'm wondering, nope, I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. I think I'll put one there. Ta-da! And you can wink your little guy. Like that. You can flick it and give it sparkle everywhere. We'll fill in some of that white space. And there you go. A fun fold. A fun fold for you. All right, we're gonna put this away because we don't need it anymore. And I think this is our last one. It is. So it's this one. This is a cute little fun fold that opens up like this. Ta-da! So the first thing you have to do is glue this to the front. And this is, again, out of that same pack of paper. It's a 1/4 inch difference, so you're just going to center it on there the best that you can. I used my circle punches. Which one is this? The 2 1/4. You could use your layering circles to the dies. But if you're using a punch, you're going to go all the way in and just try to balance it on either side. Give it a good squeeze. Ta-da! Oh, shoot. I forgot to do the white piece. Let me grab a piece of white paper. I knew I forgot something. It's probably because I wanted to show you how I did it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ooh. It doesn't want to come off. It's like not coming off the shelf. All right, this one, I didn't bring the PDF in here, so I just have to measure it. I think it's like 8.5 Let me look and see. It is 8. Is it by 5.5? So it's 8 by 5.5. So we're gonna cut it. Oh, we can go this way. Make it 8. So this is 8.5 already. So we're gonna cut a 1/2 inch off. That would be great for doing your sentiments. And then we're gonna go this way. Yes, and do 5.5. I had to think about it. And then we're gonna turn it back this way. And it's 8 inches long, so in half is gonna be 4. And then I also want to do a 2-inch score so that I have it look like that. I'm gonna fold. And then this guy's gonna go back like that. And it's gonna go in backwards. Like your brain would normally wanna go this way, but we're gonna do it backwards to create that cool fold. I don't even know if this fold, what its name is. I just saw it and said, oh, that's cute. Oh, Sugar Plum Fairies. It's got to be a 1/4 inch smaller. Oops. Hang on. What did I do? We got to go down 1/4 inch. I'll get the measurements right on the PDF, so sorry. Because we needed it to. Didn't I cut the wrong end? I did. Ah! All right, we're getting a new one. I'm doing that again. Doing it again. Where's that piece? Where's my card? What did I do? So it's going, it was 5 1/4 silly, not 5.5. And I knew that, like that. Then we're gonna score it at 2 inches and 4 inches. I make mistakes. There we go. Now it will work. I was thinking regular card size. Yep. Now we have a nice glue mess going on in my card. I'm okay. It'll dry and I'll take my little eraser to it. You are very crooked. Get over there. There we go. There. Then this guy is going to go here. Oops. I'm going to open it so I can see. Look at how cute that is. Ta-da! Then you have this guy that punched out. Flip it over. You're going to put this circle here. And it gets, I think I dimensionaled it. I like it. Because those little bumpies, they make me crazy that they don't always want to stick in our nice humid Florida weather like that. And then we're going to close this like that. And you're going to grab 3 more dimensionals. Put one here, and you're doing it right here on this guy. I'm going to open it up and show you so that we're clear. So this foldy guy is folded in the hole and do 3. Then peel them off. And then put this back over the hole. Oops, he's way crooked. Did you see that? There we go. That should be better. And then just make sure he opens and closes. You want him to snag a little bit so that the card stays closed, but then it's going to open up easily. Oop, okay? And the more burnished your edges are, the smoother it'll lay. So I'm going to set that aside for a second. And now, I punched you. This is the daisy. It also fits the daisy in here. But we're just going to take these little guys. And this is the bumblebee cardstock. Come here and offset it like that. And grab another one of these dudes. I'm going to put my flower there. And I'm going to just stamp. I might just do hello. I'm going to stamp it all the way over here. Probably too low. I saw that coming. It's because there's a stamp on top. There we go. That's stamped much better. It's going to get tucked away, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to do a little tiny angle. And it'll just slide in there. And it's just going to go flat. So you could use glue dots. You can use your regular adhesive. Because it's just sliding in there. Like so. And I'm going to stick a center in my flower, like that. And the last thing we have to do is create our bee. I'm gonna bring mine back over so you can see it. And I have a dimensional stuck to my hand. So you're gonna need a black ladybug and a bumblebee ladybug, like that. We're gonna do a little bit of surgery. You're gonna take the yellow one and go just below his shoulders or her shoulders. There you go. And give it a little decapitation. And we're gonna put glue on there and it's going to stick on this one. Like that. Then you'll need some little black strips and you're just gonna go where you want the next stripe to be. And I know I'm probably gonna have one right about there. So I'm going to go like that. And then I will go like that. Give it a second. Let's straighten him out. He's a little bit crooked. I like to turn them over so that I can kind of see that circle and follow around. I'm using, I hope, my yucky scissors because I'm getting glue all over them. Isn't that cute? All right, now, I don't know that I cut myself wings. Oh, I did, maybe? I did. So, I don't have a glue that isn't gonna show, so I'm just gonna make another little line of glue, just a little bit. And it's gonna go right there. We're gonna give it a little press and hold magic here. And the reason I don't mind is because I'm going to wink it anyway. I'm gonna wink the whole darn bee because I just want it to sparkle. So the wings are the ladybug wings, just like we've used for everything else. I'm even gonna slide in here. Probably should have done it before, but I was worried I'd get too much up there and then the wings wouldn't stick, you know. I've made enough mistakes today with you guys. You don't need to see all my mistakes. Let me give it a little squeeze. There we go. Ah, that's better. Because I want my wings to sparkle. Never squeeze your wing of Stella over your project unless you're going for that look. There we go. Whew. This is going to be the sparkliest of sparkly bumblebees. Okay, I need some dimensionals for my bee that's very wet. It should dry pretty fast though, but I did put a lot on there. You can see how wet it is. So I'm just gonna sneak some dimensionals under here because I really wanted it. I really want that vellum to sparkle. It's just gonna take a little bit longer for it to dry. I'm gonna have to stick it on my card. You can stamp a bumblebee on the inside. And how cute is that? We have now just made, I hope, 6 cards, right? This one's wet, so we're gonna set them over here. So we've got 1 and 2. And then, oh no, we got 1 more. Whew. Huh. I'm glad I counted. I was about to shut it off. 1 more. This one's super easy. Okay, so that's it right there. So we're using polished pink paper. We're using shimmery white. We're using basic black, and then this white piece goes on the inside. I cannot believe I forgot this card. It had slipped. Remember when I dropped everything on the floor? Oh, look, I already have one in there because that's the sample. But when I had dumped everything earlier, it slipped out and went underneath of my calculator that's sitting over there. Like, you needed to know all that information, but I'm going to stick this black piece on. Like that. There we go. I'm going to show you how I did this. I'm going to grab my water painter that I hope there's water in, yes, and create that little swoosh back there. I'm going to take this. I like to just drop a drop in there rather than squishing. You can also put a drop on an ink pad or an ink pad on a clear block, and that works really well too. So this is my shimmer white and my aqua painter. So I'm just going to grab some water and swish it around. I'm giving it a little squeeze because I want it to be wet. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of water here. I just squeezed it a little bit so like a little drop came out, and then watch the magic. You see how it lets it move because I didn't put it on dry paper. I might want a little darker. I think I do. So I'm gonna grab some more. Just got it on my finger. Let's see where I stick that. Ooh, look at that. You can't mess this up, you guys. This is just, be free. It's okay. Isn't that just gorgeous? Then I squeeze this and I clean it. So I'm gonna grab a wipe and do that so I don't leave it. You just give it a little squeeze until the water comes out clear. See, it's all clean. All better. You're gonna take your heat tool on low. If you didn't know, it has a low, and we're gonna dry it. This one came out really good. I like how dark it is. And see, there's a puddle right there. I can use the heat to move that puddle where I want it to go by tilting the cardstock. I can get it to run out a little further if I wanted to. You need it to be completely dry before we finish this. I'm not going to make you wait on that. Instead, I'm going to set this aside, and I did one last night just for this reason, and it just came out completely different. I had so much water on it that I was getting these nice lines where the color saturated darker, and I liked the way it turned out, so I went with it. And then what I did was I took that same pack of paper, found some green, and punched out some ladybug wings and some ladybugs. Oh, I need one more. One more. Seriously, I don't have another one? I might have to find another one. All right. So we're going to take these leaves. I'm going to snip one in half. And they're going to get glued. I'm probably... Oh, I really like that spot. Put my words up there. So I'm going to put a wing there. A wing. My leaves. And I think I'll go like that. And then my ladybug will be here. What a fun way to use your punch, right? We're using the wings as wings, and we're using the wings for leaves. And I'm gonna let him go like that. And then we're gonna grab some words. And I think I want hello. Like that. And there should be a tiny little my friend. And I think we'll do that in black too. Cute. Now we need wings. So I'm going to grab my scrap paper and my wings. I think I'm just going to do a pink one. This is going in the punch this way. So, that one didn't come out as dark as I would have liked it. I'm going to try that again. All right, my pad's dry. We're going to re-ink. Hold, please. So I'm just adding re-inker. And then I just take this guy and push it. Did anybody else sing it? Was that Salt and Pepper that sang Push It Real Good? That's what popped into my head. Sorry. Let's see how it looks now. I think it'll be much better. Oh, that's much better. The ink is still settling. Much better. Taking my punch. Oops, I don't want you. I want the other one. Doing some wings. So I can do my wings like that. I can even add black dots. I think I will on this one just to show you, because I don't think we used that one on anything. probably was supposed to and just forgot. So here's little dots. And you hover and press. Oh, cute. I like it. I'm gonna add some glue. Like that. And then I'm going to grab my card. I'm going to dimensional it this time because heating it warps it a little bit, and that makes me just a little bit nutso. Using 10,000 dimensionals does not bother me, but warped cardstock and I just don't get along. So I'm going to go like that. I know you're having a heart attack. It's okay. It's okay. This guy's going to go right here like that. See, it needed it and I didn't do it because I was like, no, they're all going to be freaking out. Ah, there we go. This guy needs one. It needed 9. I'm sorry. That's so much better. All right. It really needs another. We need another ladybug though. And I think we could do, might even do it like up here. I need a little stand-in ladybug. Or we could do a bee instead, right? And I don't like it down there. Might not get one. It could go here. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not feeling it. You should maybe have, you're supposed to have in your little packet, if you got the kit, a little brass ladybug. So I think we're gonna put her right here. And then we'll sprinkle these guys out here. I'm gonna go one there and one here. Probably one down here. And I think it's adorable. But do you see, it doesn't always have to be exactly the same. And then you could stamp a ladybug on the inside if you so desired. There you go. Now we have 6 cards. So there's those 2. Well, it's one card, you know what I mean. I'm gonna push all of this out of the way and this onto the floor. And then we did this one. There's the other one. And we did this one. And we did this one. Look at how sparkly he's still drying. And then this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I did it. Whoa! There they are. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy these cards and I hope you'll make other things with them too. And pop over to my Facebook page and share what you've created. I'd love to see what you're doing because you guys all come up with great ideas. And I will see you again next time. Keep an eye out for February's class, and it's going to be fun too. And our paper hugs is going to be good. It'll be, hopefully I'll have it announced tomorrow, and you guys can start registering if you like. And otherwise I'll see you in card class. Bye-bye.